This is Villa Blackstone, and in this video I'm going to show you the entire process of how we renovated this property and how we went from this to this. This property had tough issues to resolve right from the start. When we bought this property, an agent came to show it to me, and I could see it was dilapidated and I could see there was a few guys staying here and so on, but I had no idea what we were getting into. The owner of the property was an embassy or a country, and the country was the Ivory Coast. So they had this house in Garsfontein, which isn't really seen as a diplomatic property type of area, but they had this house not as their diplomatic residence, but as like a house where I think general laborers or those types of workers for them stayed. That's at least what I'm assuming. But so there was a lot of people staying here, no real oversight, no real maintenance done over years, so years of neglect. With all of that, they then also did things to the property where they would add on little rooms or stuff like that, or cordon off areas that obviously these guys all used on their own. So there was a lot of illegal additions to this property. For instance, where this carport is currently, there was an entire room built on, which when I got the plans, I could immediately see this was illegal. And you could even see it when walking into the house. For instance, they had a slab of concrete on top of the paving, which is very bad building practice. But we demoed all of that. We broke down all those illegal pieces of the house and just made it back to what it is on plan, so that it is now a legal dwelling. We turned the garages back into garages. They were built into that plus this carport area was like 5 bedrooms. So that plus the 3 bedrooms in the house plus a dining area or so, there were probably 8 or 10 guys staying here. The neighbors really thanked us for what we did to this property, because obviously those are not the ideal neighbors in your area, you know, guys making fires outside, like burning their rubbish, that type of thing. So yeah, this entire area, the stoop area, was also added on as an extra room that we also turned back into the house, back to outside. And because of that issue, that like illegal addition without proper planning, there was a lot of leaks, because the entire roof structure leaked into this new additional space. So we demoed all of that, turned the house back into what it is on plan and what is the actual permitted dwelling on the stand. As soon as you come in the front door, there is this large open plan living area all the way into a kitchen on that side and a TV room on this side. Could probably have like a little breakfast nook area in here. We set it up at like a bar, coffee bar, gin bar type of vibe. And the idea is that this is where you'll spend most of your time. Mom might be cooking here, kids might be sitting around, maybe watching TV, that type of thing. And that's always what we try to create, is an atmosphere of entertainment, even on a Tuesday afternoon at 5, you know, when the normal family is at home. Coming around this corner, there's a scullery, and this scullery we just turned again back into what it is supposed to be. So it's got space for 3 appliances. It's got a double zinc as well as some extra storage. In this area we also went just with a monotone grey cabinet, same with the walls, so that it is seen as like a service area, and that we did that especially because we also salvaged cabinetry throughout the entire house. So for instance, throughout the entire kitchen. These cabinets, a big part of that salvage process was restoring a lot of them. I really do believe wood is coming back into fashion. Dark woods, moody woods, warm colors like that. So I really wanted to salvage this kitchen. And what we did on the kitchen is we sanded it off a bit, sanded it down a bit, and revarnished. Just really took it back to the glory that it is. And we then added handles, these modern handles onto them in a black. And then we added a top that is a Rustenburg granite. Now, Rustenburg is the granite that a lot of people just put in, but that's not always the right option. So we went with a bit of a variation on that, in that it is a 20mm top. So it feels this like slick, thin countertop. And it's also honed, which means it's a matte finish on that Rustenburg. So it doesn't give that typical high polished Rustenburg that you find in every single spec home. We then paired that with this like rich stone style tile. And I think the veins really gives it life, but also gives it back that like moody effect. Throughout the house, we used this featured color. I think it's a Plascon color. I think it's called Dolphin Fin, if I'm not mistaken. We'll put it in the subtitling here, but it's called Dolphin Fin or something like that. We used that in combination with this tile, the wood and the granite, and then added a bit of Kiart shelving, just again to push that modern classic look all the way through. Light fixture in here, again, a balance between modern and classic. As soon as you use classical elements like these cabinets, you do not just want to throw very modern finishes into it. You still want to keep it classy and classic to join well to that style. As soon as you just slap very modern onto it, it breaks it. So it's a very fine balance to keep between modern and traditional, and really keeping to the essence of that property. We also added a gas hob, brand new stove, lots of cabinetry space was restored, and yeah, like I said, that then leads into this living area, which is all open plan, nice and spacious. That door leads in from the garage. So when it's raining, you literally drive into your garage, walk straight into your living area and kitchen area. Then I also want to tell you guys about the way this kitchen was set up. It was super weird in that there was a scullery back there, and then there was like these two islands with a wall right about here somewhere. And this entire space was built into like a scullery, then one part of the kitchen, then another part of the kitchen, then a small dining area. It was a really small dining area here with a braai on the inside. Now that braai we literally took out, built up that wall and placed that braai on the outside, which we'll get to. But so there were these like 3 or 4 small spaces that the whole kitchen and dining was divided into. So those were non-load bearing walls, which we literally just took out and fixed the ceiling and fixed the floors and created this entire open space from that. So demoing some of those little walls makes a big difference, and it's all about demoing the right walls. For instance, this wall we just kept because we wanted to create a bit of a more formal dining area, which we ended up here with. It might be used as a kids' playroom instead and have a dining space in between the kitchen and the living area on that side. But I like this set up as a formal 8-seater or 6-seater dining table very comfortably. I then took that dolphin fin or whatever that color is. I think that is the right word, I'm pretty sure, the right color. But we coated this entire wall with that color just to bring that continuity through the house this way. There's also a door there that leads out to like the backyard area, which was there and we just kept it. And then it comes down into the hallway with a bathroom on the right hand side. With this bathroom, we kept the original bath as well as toilet, and we even kept the tiles. Now you guys will, if you have been following us for a while, you would remember these tiles had like a beautiful Sun City strip, Sun City stone strip at the bottom, well, in between. So we replaced that with this, which is the same tile that we used in the kitchen. And we literally took that out and pulled this through with the idea that this entire space just becomes a lot more modern. We then used that same tile on the vanity top, new basins, new mixers, all throughout. So it's all new hardware, but we kept a lot of the stuff that makes a project expensive, but that also adds to the timing of the project, which makes a big difference if you do not have to knock all of these out and retile it. Then right next to that, there is a bedroom. In these bedrooms, we did laminate flooring as well as paint and these really awesome light fixtures. Same next door, which is basically an exact replica of that. And then it is the master bedroom. Coming down this like entrance, there's like a hallway of cabinetry, which has loads of packing space. And then the master bedroom. Now this master bedroom, it's quite spacious. You'll easily fit a king size bed. We even have a little couch in here as well. So lots of space. And right next to that, we have an ensuite bathroom with a shower. Again, I kept the tile. We put a new vanity in. I've got that cool odd shaped mirror in here as well, which I think just adds a little bit of modern to it while still being classic. Again, vanity, new basin, new mixer. We had this shower and we had this massive shower head. It's not my personal favorite, but it was in here and was decent, and it is quite an expensive fixture to have. So we just ended up keeping it. We actually took out the shower now on second thought because there was a plastic thing in here, one of those plastic shower floors that does not really work well. So we just kept, we kept the glass, but replaced the plastic with a built-in shower. And yeah, like I said, kept the tile, which added to saving some costs on this project. Then back into the living area, I want to go and show you guys what we've created as an entertainment space. Now in Pretoria, we define a house based on how good its braai area is. And I really do love this braai area. Like I said, there was this braai on the inside of the dining area, which is really weird. But we brought that to the outside, created a nice firewood stack on the right-hand side. And then we built into the earth this mixed cement bench, which I really think adds to this house. Now, you might have realized this house is called Villa Blackstone, and this is the reason. There was a lot of this stone in the house, and then we painted a lot of the house black, and yeah, that's how we got to it. So in this section, we accented the bench by painting these pieces of stone black as well, and then finished it with a mixed cement outdoor plaster product. Some greenery. We added this greenery to just divide between your real backyard area and your entertainment space. And then the last final piece of this property goes up these stairs, and that is this pool area. We completely redid the pool. I'm not sure if you would remember, but this pool was horrible. It had reeds in it. I'm not sure, there was no fish in it when we emptied it, but there could have been. Reeds, grass, algae, all of the green stuff. And we thought the pool was good because it held the water as it should. So I thought maybe we're going to replace a pump or something like that. But as soon as we pumped out all the water, the entire fiberglass body was loose inside the shell. So the whole thing like wobbled if you walked on it. And that wasn't any good, because as soon as that thing would get a little crack, it would be a massive leak. So we had to completely chip out all of that, and then we completely remarbleized the entire pool. So it's a brand new pool. I think it came out super cool. We added a little bit of black Marbalite as well, so it's like this dark gray, moody type of color. and new light, new pool, new pump, all of it brand new. And then lastly, on the side here, we've got a little log cabin. That's a little extra. I don't even want to say it is included, but I don't even want to add it as a feature. You could make something from it. Maybe it's just staff quarters. Maybe it becomes like a sauna with a ice bath in it. I don't know. There's a lot of potential still there, something that you could use it for. And this is Vela Blackstone. I really hope you liked this tour. I really hope it added value to you guys. I really hope you send it on to somebody who would also find it interesting. And like always, we do a lot of effort on these videos. Please help us by liking it, sharing it, subscribing to our channel. That would be awesome. Thanks for watching. Cheers.